Okay, let's make a start. So, come to constructive rest position. So lying on the back, soles of the feet to the floor. Knees can be about hip distance apart. And just allow the knees to draw in towards one another. And take a deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out of the mouth. Feel as though as you exhale, the body is becoming slightly heavier as you surrender to the earth below. Feel with each breath, with each exhalation, you're releasing any tension that's built up. Any stress from your day, melting away with the exhalation. Start to become aware of the body, the position that you're lying in, the air above, and the earth below. Softening the muscles around the forehead and the eyes. Unclenching the jaw. Soften the shoulders away from the ears and allow them to sink into the mat. Feel the length of the spine, the glutes. Soften the muscles in the legs and feel the soles of the feet, every part of the footprint. Start to tune into the breath now. Not looking to change the breath, but simply noticing where you feel the breath. Noticing the flow of your breath in and out. Noticing the movements that are made by the breath coming in and the breath flowing out. Notice the length of each inhalation, the length of each exhalation. Throughout our practice, the breath is the one true constant. Off the mat and in the real world, the breath is the easiest tool that we have to hand to keep us anchored to the present moment. So both on and off the mat, the breath is our focus. The breath keeps us grounded, helps to release any stress by redirecting the mind to that flow in and the flow out. throughout this hour, I encourage you to keep redirecting your mind to your breath. To how it feels, to the sounds made with the breath. Because you've taken this time, you've chosen to come to your mat, you've chosen to practice yoga, to step back from the world, to take time for you. Everything else outside of the mat doesn't matter right now. Make the most of this time. Be still. Be gracious. Be present. The next time you inhale, start to move the body into a full body stretch, reaching the arms and fingers, the legs and toes away from the center. And as you exhale, bring the knees in towards the chest and give yourself a really big squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, release the left leg to the length of the mat. Engage the leg by reaching the toes up to the sky. And then exhale, pull that right knee even closer towards the chest. Inhale. Exhale, release the right foot up to the sky. Point and flex the toes. Circle the ankle one way and the other. As you exhale, draw that knee back in towards the chest. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, draw the knee over to the left for a gentle side twist. Inhale, bring that leg back to center. Exhale, reach the foot back up to the sky. Squeeze the belly in, engage the core muscles as you lower that right leg down to the ground for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Left knee comes into the chest. On an exhale, pull it in a little more. Inhale. Exhale, left leg up to the sky. Point and flex the toes. Circle the ankle one way and the other. Inhale. Exhale, release the knee back to chest. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, draw the knee over towards your right for your twist. Inhale, come back up to center, and exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Start to rock and roll up and down the length of the spine. Try to find some playful movements here. You don't have to be so serious all the time. You can come up into your boat pose. See if you can hold that boat pose. Maybe rocking back a few more times. Maybe you can come to your feet into a squat position. Maybe you can come all the way up to stand. Think about using the core muscles. That's it. And when you're ready, come all the way over onto all fours. Coming into your tabletop pose, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, and start to tune into that cat-cow movement. So as you inhale, dip the belly, lift the tailbone, lift the chest, lift the chin. As you exhale, push into that space between the shoulder blades. If you have ujjayi breath in your practice, you can engage it now, using that audible sound with your breath. The audible breath, the whispering sound, helping to focus the mind as we flow through our practice today. And remember, these cat-cows don't have to be linear. They can be circular if that feels good for you. This is your practice. I'm just here to guide you. And the next time that you exhale, push back to your child's pose. Inhale, lift forward to all fours, and exhale to down dog. Inhale, forward and to all fours. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, forward, all fours. Exhale, back, down dog. Inhale, forward, all fours. Exhale, back, child's pose. Keep flowing in time with your breath. The inhale takes you forward, the exhale takes you back. Take one more round. And then the next time you come to your down dog, hold your downward facing dog. Think about pulling the heels towards the ground. Slight bend in the knees so that you can lift the lower back, the tailbone up to the sky, finding length throughout the length of the spine. Let the head hang heavy. Wrap the armpits. Press every bit of the fingers into the earth. Keep breathing. On an inhale, look forward, and exhale as slowly as you can. Walk your feet to the top of the mat. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Once you arrive at the top of the mat, take a ragdoll, feet hip distance. Let the belly come to the thighs and just hang down heavy. You can take opposite elbows if that feels right for you. Nice. Feel free to sway side to side, maybe forwards and backwards. On an inhale, push into the feet and rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, belly to thighs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Inhale, step back to plank. Release the knees, and as you exhale, tuck the elbows in and lower down to the ground. Inhale, shine the heart forward. Exhale, release the heart to the ground. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower the chest. 3 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift. And then as you exhale, push back through your child's pose and into your down dog. Tune into the breath once more if you've already lost that Ujjayi breathing. On an inhale, look forward, and exhale, bring the right foot to the top of the mat, lower the left knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, soften into it. Sink at the hips. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale, step to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, belly to thighs. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, reach the arm. Exhale, tilt at the hips. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, stepping back, lower the right knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, soften into this low lunge once more. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale into plank. Exhale, you can lower the knees here, otherwise tip forward. Tuck the elbows in as you lower through your chaturanga. Flip over the toes, whether you're in up dog or cobra. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And exhale, down dog. On your next inhale, look forward. Step the left foot to the top of the mat. Lower the right knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, soften and sink into it. Release the jaw, release the shoulders. Sink the hips lower to the earth. Inhale. Exhale, step into the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, belly to thigh. Inhale, reaching up, really push into the feet as you rise up. Exhale, heart center. Final round, left leg leads. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot to the back, lower the left knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink into your low lunge. Let the body melt down. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. Inhale, step into your plank. Your choice, lower the knees, otherwise tip forward, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. This is your practice. Use your down dog or your child's pose as an opportunity for you to reset, for you to tune into the breath again, for you to remind yourself of what's brought you to your mat this evening, and to come back to the present moment. On your next inhale, ripple all the way forward into your plank. Lower the left knee and use the left foot. Step it out like a bike stand and reach up into a side plank facing your right. So pull the right hands up and away. Push the little toe side of the right foot into the ground, and as you exhale, reach the fingertips up overhead and past the top of your mat. Feel that really deep, delicious stretch down the right side. On an inhale, lift up and towards the back of the mat, coming into Parigasana and gate pose. Right hand can rest to the calf, left fingertips pulling up and back past the back of your mat. Inhale, lifting back up, coming through your side plank. Bring that right knee in towards the chest and then step it to the top of the mat for low lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and as you exhale, reach that left hand either to the back of the left hip, thigh, or calf. As you do so, shine that light from the heart up to the sky. Push the hips forward. Soften into it. Inhale to reach back up. Exhale, soften once more into your low lunge. You can stay here in your low lunge, or you can reach that right arm back, bend the back knee, and take a clasp of the back foot. Think about kicking and pulling that back foot away from the butt, and feel how that opens across the front of the right side. Take an inhale and exhale to release. Windmill the hands back to the ground and step back into your downward facing dog. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, ripple into your plank. Lower the right knee. Take it into that bike stand position as you lift up with the left into your left facing side plank. Push the little toe side of the left foot really heavy into the mat, and as you exhale, reach the left fingertips in line with the ear, past the top of the mat. That's it. Keep pulling away from the midline. On an inhale, lift up and all the way to the back of your mat for gate pose once more. Left hand to left calf, right fingertips up and to the back of the mat. Try to keep the ribs and the shoulders sort of in line with the hips, in terms of imagining that you're sort of between two panes of glass sliding on down, rather than reaching forwards or backwards. Inhale to lift back up through to your side plank. Pull that left knee in towards the chest and step it to the top. Inhale for low lunge. Exhale, right hand to back of right hip, thigh or calf. Shine the heart up, reach the left arm up and back. Inhale, lift your way up, and as you exhale, sink once more into your low lunge. Stay here or reach the left arm round and take a clasp of that back foot. Nice. Pull that foot away if you can. Feel free to make use of a strap here if you've got one. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands to the mat. You can flow through your vinyasa or skip it and go straight to your down dog or child's pose. Exhale, chaturanga. All the choices, right? Exhale. Really think about pushing the chest back towards the thighs there. On an inhale, look forward. Exhale, step the right foot to the top. Lower the left heel. Inhale, reach up, Virabhadrasana 1. Soften the shoulders. That's it. Beautiful. Keep pushing once more into the little toe side of the back foot. Pull the left hip forward slightly and the right hip back so that you've got the hips parallel to the top edge of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, left hand, reach it back towards the left hip, thigh or calf, leaning back for your peaceful warrior. Checking in with that front knee still over the front ankle. Inhale, lifting up, bring the right elbow, extended side angle, rest the elbow onto the right thigh. And just as we did in that side plank, pull the left fingertips up overhead and past the top of the mat. Again, little toe side of the back foot, pushing right down. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale, release the hand to the mat, right hand outside of right foot, and step back into your side plank. Option, as always, to lower the right knee if you wish. Amazing. From your side plank, push up and out of that right shoulder and lift the hips away from the ground. Just as we did on the other side, on the low lunge, we brought the knee in and came to low lunge. Same again, bring that knee in and step it all the way forward, but this time the back knee is off if you can. Adjust your positioning. Find the footprint, so really push into that left foot Gaze forward, we're coming up into chaturanga, dancer pose. On an inhale, exhale, stepping up. Bend that knee once you arrive, step by step if you need it. Reach the right hand to the back foot. Again, pull that back foot away. Feel that opening. Reach the left fingertips up. Keep pushing into every bit of the footprint on the left foot. Creating that strong standing leg. It's tempting to forget the breath here, so keep breathing. Present moment. Inhale. Exhale. Release the hand and very gently step back into Virabhadrasana 2. Beautiful. Soften at the shoulders as you exhale. Next exhale, soften the hips even lower. Inhale. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Left fingertips up and back. Again, you've got that warrior leg still at the front. Inhale, lift up through Virabhadrasana 2 and all the way through your Vinyasa or to down dog straight away. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. On your next inhale, look forward. Step the left foot to the top of the mat. Ground the back heel, Virabhadrasana 1. Soften at the hips and the shoulders. This time, right hip forward, left hip back to find that square position of the hips. Inhale. Exhale, reach the right hand back for variation of peaceful warrior. Inhale, lift up to extended side angle. Push the right fingertips away. Push the little toe side of the right foot into the mat. Keep reaching away. Inhale. Exhale, release the left hand to the mat and step back into your variation of your side plank. Knee can be down if you wish. Pull up and out of that shoulder, so rather than sinking into it like this, pull up and away. Keep breathing. Bring that right knee into the chest and with control, step it to the top of the mat. Or not with control as I just did. So we're coming forward into our standing balance here, Chaturanga. Find your footprint. Use your core strength. Inhale and exhale, reach forward. And I even just cheated and used the wall. Props are okay though. Pull that left foot away from the butt. The hat there. Try to keep the knee facing towards the ground rather than out to the side. So we're going backwards. That's it. If you choose, you can reach the right hand up, maybe even taking a mudra, pushing the right foot into the ground whilst pulling the left away. Inhale. Exhale, release the hand and slowly, with control, hopefully more control than I did coming up, release back to Virabhadrasana 2. Nice. Take an in-breath, and as you breathe out, really sink deep into it. Shoulders, hips, drishti down the right middle finger. Inhale. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Pull that right knee over the right ankle. That's it. Inhale, lift through your warrior 2 and flow through your vinyasa, meeting in child's pose. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, child's pose. Bring the knees together in your child's pose so that you've got the rounding of the spine, counteracting from those back bends that we've done. Take a few moments here to come back to your breath, to come back to the present moment, to come back to the here and the now. As you're flowing through the practice, it's really easy to forget the breath. It's really tempting to disappear with the stories that our mind's telling us, to reflect on our day, to make plans for the evening. But you've chosen to practice, to take this time for you. So really honour and cherish this moment. Start to take deeper inhalation, taking fuller in-breath. And as you do so, think about sending them into the back body. With each inhalation, feel as though a little more space is being created between each of the back ribs. On an inhale, slowly lift your way up. Coming into all fours. I'm going to just face you a little more for this. Take the knees so they're about hip distance, and bear in mind, I know it can be quite tempting, women, to think that they're super wide knees, but you're actually not that wide. Okay, we're going to come up into Ustrasana or camel pose. So I'll show you where we're going. and then I'll guide you through it. Try not to use the hands if you can, and try not to use coming forward. On an inhale, we lift up. The action is in the thighs and the glutes. Bring the arms back. Push the hips forward. Shine the heart up. And maybe that's where you go. If it's in your practice, you may wish to reach back for the heels. You may even take the flat variation with the feet. Okay? So when you're ready, on an inhale, lift up. That's it. Take your hands to your position on the sacrum. Push the hips forward. Squeeze the glutes and reach that heart up to the sky. Keep breathing. Two more breaths. Inhale, use your core strength to lift your way up. And as you exhale, lower back down. Bring the very crown of the head towards the earth. I'm just going to shift back onto my mat. Bring the crown of the head towards the earth, and you can even lift the booty up so that the hips are sort of over the knees. And take the hands, maybe clasp them sort of at the nape of the neck kind of area. Taking the reverse posture. Inhale. Exhale, release and push back to your downward facing dog. Take the weight into your left leg. Right foot rises up to the sky. And as you exhale, bring that right knee in for your pigeon pose. So bring the right knee behind the right wrist. That's it. Sink down. And if you need to, any gap between the right butt cheek and the earth, just fill it with a cushion or anything. Pull the left hip forward, the right hip back, just like we did in that warrior one. Lifting the chest high on an inhale. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you fold forward. Coming once more into that breath, that back breathing, finding that space between the back ribs. On an inhale, slowly peel your way up, rock over slightly onto your right and swing that left leg all the way around. Take it out long, coming into Janu Shasana. I'll just face you so you can see me better. Sole of the right foot in. Inhale, reaching up. And as you exhale, think about bringing that bottom rib to the thigh. So forget about reaching the foot. Instead, just think about rib and thigh meeting. Let the hands fall wherever they fall. The neck can be in line with the spine. Keep that left leg active by reaching the toes up to the sky. Inhale, lift up and set up for your pigeon pose on the opposite side. So swing that right leg behind you, bend the front knee, and you're all set up for pigeon. As we did before, bring the hips in line with one another. Right hip forward, left hip back a little. Any space between the ground and the left butt cheek, just fill it. Use a cushion. You can stay up, or if you wish, you can fold forward. Taking the opportunity in these slightly longer holds for you to appreciate the stillness, the quiet. You breathe in, notice that sense of calm. As you breathe out, take a smile. Next time you inhale, peel your way up. Swing that back leg round, rocking slightly over to the left. Janushavasana. Right toes pointing up to the sky. Take an inhale. And again, exhale. Think about the ribs to the thighs. Keep the leg active by pointing the toes to the sky. Inhale to peel your way up. Release the legs. Take both legs out long. Bring the hands to heart center. Engage through the core muscles as you slowly lower to line on your back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Take a deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out of the mouth. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Cross the right leg over the left and take a twist towards your left. Think about pulling that right shoulder into the ground, maybe taking your drishti to the right fingertips. Inhale, release, coming back up to center. Exhale, hug the knees into the chest again. Same on the opposite side. So left leg crosses over right And on an exhale, roll over to your twist, facing the right with the knees. Left shoulder plugging into the ground. Drishti to the left fingertip. Inhale, come back up to center. Give yourself a nice big hug. And exhale, release into your variation of Shavasana. Maybe if you have any lower back issues, you might want to keep the knees bent. Otherwise, stick them out long. Tuck the shoulders slightly underneath so that the arms can come wide, palms facing up to the sky. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Closing down the eyes. Softening the face. Unclenching the jaw. Soften the shoulders, the belly. Let the breath come and go. It only takes a reminder to breathe, a moment to be still. And just like that, something in me settles, softens, makes space for imperfection. The harsh voice of judgment drops to a whisper. And I remember again that life isn't a relay race, that we will all cross the finish line, that waking up to life is what we were born for. As many times as I forget, catch myself charging forward without even knowing where I'm going. That many times I can make the choice to stop, to breathe, and be, and walk slowly into the mystery. Gradually become aware of your surroundings. The room that you're in, the air above, the earth below, your body supported. Become aware of the breath. And start to bring some gentle movements back to the body. In your own time, hugging the knees in towards the chest. Rolling over onto either side. Take a final moment of stillness to reflect on your practice. And on your control of breath. On the power that the breath has over the body and the mind. To keep us calm, alive, focused. When you're ready, push up into a seated position. Bringing the palms together at heart center for Namaskar Mudra. Bowing the forehead towards the fingertips. Breathing in, send yourself love and gratitude. Breathing out, send love and gratitude to another being. Thank you very much for practicing with me.
It's going, Dot.